about this one.
All right.
Yo.
You intro it this time.
Welcome back to Wing Wednesdays.
Oh, no, give it some pizzazz, man. You can't just say, welcome back, Wing Wednesdays.
I'm used to being behind.
Hi guys, how you doing? This is another episode from Wing Wednesdays.
I forgot to ask you how you'd been on the last one.
Oh, how am I?
You asked what I'd been up to, and I forgot to ask you.
Oh.
Ask you it back.
It's all about me, eh?
Well, I've been really busy. Anyway, let's get into the episode. How have you been?
What have I been doing? It's manic wedding season, isn't it? It's just nuts.
Yeah.
I did two weddings last Friday, Saturday last week.
I've only got one this week. Last week I did 3 on the trot and then went to Italy.
Right, so I did last Friday, Saturday. I did one yesterday at Thornton Manor at the Lakeside Marquee. It was
I'm there next month.
epic.
Was it good?
Really nice.
Ah, okay.
Great staff there as well. Laura on the day, she was amazing. And tomorrow I'm at the Villa. So I've got another wedding tomorrow, and then a fly to Tuscany on Monday for a wedding on Tuesday. And then flying home Wednesday, because then I've got weddings next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Destination wedding, we could talk about that sometime.
Yeah.
Next one
Destination
week,
wedding,
1 week.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot, but I've started to take a few more than
I'd
I
like
used
a few
to. Only it's just a cool thing to do, isn't it? Yeah,
course, yeah.
Jet setting around. It can be a bit more work and it takes a bit more time up, but
It's not as glamorous as it sounds.
not as glamorous as it sounds.
But it's still pretty.
But it's still cool to have on your portfolio, and when people see that you're a destination wedding videographer or entertainer like I am, it just puts you in a kind of a different bracket, doesn't it?
Do one about the Cyprus gig that we're both doing.
Hey, we'll have to do some.
Yeah.
We'll do some filming. We're out there talking about it.
We could sit
That'll
there
be coming soon. We have got a wedding in Cyprus in September this year.
The backdrop will be a lot better than your sofa. Because we'll be like on the beach somewhere.
Right. What,
yeah. So another episode of
the
Wing Wednesdays. This
what's
week
the
topic is wedding fairs.
Wedding fairs.
Wedding fairs. Yeah. Someone asked about it, and
You want my spin on what I think about wedding fairs?
Well, you don't really do them.
No, but I did. I did. And maybe that's the key. So if you are in demand, booking out 50, 60, 70 weddings a year, whatever, continuously with doing your marketing streams that you're doing, you don't need to bother with wedding fairs. What's the point?
Yeah, because, I mean, you go to wedding fairs primarily to book weddings. And you're advertising to get to meet clients, potential clients, and book people and get...
You probably won't find the best people doing wedding fairs.
If you're booked out and you don't need to, then there's maybe a temptation not to bother anyone. But I was chatting to...
There's always a but.
Well, I was chatting to
Big and round.
Jebbo.
Oh, Jebbo.
Chatting to photographer James Jebson a bit ago.
Shout out JJ.
Shout out Jebs.
Whoop, whoop.
And he said it was at a wedding open evening. So I don't know quite what the difference is between a wedding fair and a wedding open day or open evening, but it was at Owen House. It was dead informal, really cool venue. So it was just a chilled out kind of open event for brides and grooms, and I just put a telly up and.
They're the best ones.
Yeah, they're better.
I absolutely hate wedding shows, big shows. Where there's millions and millions of other competitors.
What I don't like is when you've got the suppliers, couples are walking past and the suppliers are stopping them going, hello, are you getting married? When's your date? Oh, and like being proper selling with it.
Never sell.
Not to disrespect anyone, but...
Nah, it's too selling.
It's much like that's why I like the Owen House one, and I do Style Lodge and some of the others, because I just put a TV stand up. People can look at it, and if they want to chat to me, great. And otherwise, I just sort of.
You find with wedding open days and things like that the people who are running it are the people that usually run the venue or own the venue. They're doing it very informally. They're doing it themselves. They've not got a big company to set it up and do it, where they're going to be charging X amount for stands. They're making it more friendly and more impersonal. And
because a lot of wedding fairs you pay to go on, don't you? Whereas
yeah, those invitations on the wedding open days are much better.
If you're not paying for it,
much better in my opinion.
You might get a gig out of it, and you've not paid anything. It's just your time. I still don't mind doing them.
All right, yeah,
so that's
fair
all
enough.
I do these days.
Like obviously you're busy and you're in demand, and you've got to keep up all the different pillars of your marketing strategy. You know, you've got to keep them ticking over.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously get the balance. It's always in my mind of like not kind of resting on your laurels. Like I'm booked out this year. I don't need to worry about it, because you want to be pushing for the year after, next year. I
think it's like when you're starting off and you want to get the work in, you just hammer it, don't you? You loads. Yeah. All the marketing things we talk about, you know, you've got to be doing it consistently, and you're into it and driving it. You know, when you've completely established, fully established, you don't have to go as mental, but you still got to keep things ticking over. You don't have to go as mental. But at the start, wedding fairs, I would say yes, but I would use the right ones. I still don't think I would go on the big, massive ones. I'd do it venue based.
The Tatton Park type, pay $1,000 and there's hundreds of suppliers.
It can work like 615 guys. They smash it at Tatton Park down. They do the big shows. And to showcase what they do, it kind of makes sense.
Thing, can't they?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. But I think video, if you're going to go to Tatton Park and there's 25 other videographers there, I just don't think it's worth it. Where you can get an invite, or you can go to a venue-based wedding fair, which, I mean, the actual venue where the couples are going to be getting married.
And it's run by the venue.
And it's run by the venue.
One videographer, one photographer, you know, and you're not sort of
or one or two of each, which is nice because it gives people a bit, choice. But it's not going to be overrun with loads of other competitors, and it keeps it and it's just a bit more informal than a big show. It's not going to be expensive, and quite often it can be free. I.e., if you scratch their back and they'll scratch yours, etc., like doing him a little bit. Do you want to see a little bit of film for you and stuff?
This ties into the style shoots, which was going to just kind of, because they're sort of similar.
Well, you were going to ask me about what the benefits of doing wedding fairs, and certainly one of the benefits is the other people you get to meet on the wedding fair, not just the couples who you could potentially book.
You're putting yourself into the paths of couples, but you're also meeting all the other suppliers, getting in with the venue, and then the venue might be doing like a shoot, a style shoot or something, which I kind of do a few of. I do stuff for Style. I was at Style filming their bridesmaids party the other week, and you do a bit of video content for them, and then in turn they will get you, invite you to their wedding fairs for free and recommend you.
You do favours for them, and they'll do favours for you. And so, it's not just about getting a booking on the day from a couple. I've done wedding fairs in the past years ago where I've not taken a single booking. It's not mattered a single bit, because I've met all those other people in the day. But I've had couples who've came back to me, I saw it at that wedding fair a couple of weeks ago. They might have a look at you, and then they might not be that confident to come and chat to you, because it can be a bit strange sometimes on the day. But then they'll go onto the computer, or they'll go on the website, and they'll kind of check out your stuff and do it from there. I have actually had it where I've been booked on a wedding fair before, where
just there and then,
on the day, which was quite a rarity at the time. I was like, why are you joking? Because I always find they'll look at you and then they'll go and investigate further, and that's why it's good to have those other things, I suppose, like say backing up testimonials, video testimonials, all sorts of different things.
Yeah, it all ties in together. But I was going to say, would you get a certain type of bride and groom on a wedding fair? But I suppose most brides will go to check out venues. You probably,
if you're doing it venue based, then you're probably going to get a lot of the couples who are getting married at that venue.
Oh yeah, for sure,
without a doubt. Yeah. Which is good, which is nice.
Most of them are. In my experience, they've all been venue based. So you turn up at the venue and they've already booked the venue, or because especially as videographer, I'm not going to be top of the list unless they've already booked the venue and the photographer and the caterers and stuff. So normally when you go to these opening evenings, they've already booked the venue.
And again, it could be good because it might have not been something they were thinking about, or they'd had a bad experience with seeing another videographer in another wedding who was very instructive and dominated the day. Then you've got a bit of a chance to meet them and tell them how you shoot. You're having that you're also having a face-to-face meeting with them, aren't you? So they can start to feel a bit comfortable chatting to you. They know you're friendly to talk to, but you can also tell them about how you shoot that day. I.e., you're not going to dominate them. You're not going to, and you can actually find out their wants and fears as well, can't you? And you can address it when you chat to them. Wedding fairs are good at the start, definitely. Wedding fairs, without a doubt, and I'd probably still do, like you touched on before, the invited wedding open days.
Really go to.
You can do them forever, but I won't do the big, massive wedding fairs later on in your career, but at the start, maybe it's an option just to get yourself out there and get some experience.
If you're paying, because even if you're paying like a couple £100 to go to a wedding fair, if it gets you a booking and you make £1,000 from the booking, then it's more than paid for itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's worth doing. And again, like I like going to the ones. I only do the ones that I get invited to from all my venue friends and stuff. And I tend not to pay for them these days, which is great. But I'll still like to go because it's that thing of just having my face out there. Even if I don't get a booking from it, I'm still chatting to the suppliers. I'm still in with the venue.
It's keeping you in the mind, isn't it?
My face is still out there. I'm still relevant, kind of thing. Because if I stopped doing them and kind of dropped off social media and just thought I'm busy enough now, then I'm not at the front of people's minds anymore because I'm not getting seen as much.
Yeah, and all those people who are also on the same wedding fair, kind of exhibiting, they notice you're not around anymore. But there's other new guys popped up.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, because
maybe I'll recommend him next time.
And you will have done as well. I'm guessing, like dipped in and out of favour with venues and suppliers over the years.
Yeah, it can happen. Yeah.
Because, like you say, if you've missed out on one for whatever reason and someone else has stepped in, then they're more. When they come to do the next one, they're going to invite the person they had most recently.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I'd always be looking to obviously getting in with making good relationships with different wedding venues going forward all the time. And you'll find this in your career. You'll be going to so many different wedding venues in your career, but it's always trying to keep that relationship with them, whether it's a nice tag on Facebook or on Instagram with a post, so they know you're talking about them, which is in turn, we know the universal rule. You do something for somebody, and usually you get it back, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's Anything else? What did this person ask you specifically?
Is it
worth doing?
Is it worth doing wedding fairs? Do you do them? And so my answer was yeah, go for it because he's quite early on as well. Yeah. So definitely. Just because
the right places though, we talk about this. Always kind of market yourself.
Work breeds work.
Yeah, but market yourself where you want to be working.
Yeah, of course.
Where your high-end clients are going to be, who've got the right kind of demographic, where you want to be. William, do you want to be on the blog?
It's called He My Daddy, He My Cousin. What is Lincoln doing?
What was that dab?
What, my dab?
Yeah.
Was it not a bad dab? Was it? Sorry, it was a bad dab.
It was a dad dab.
A dad dab.
Terrible.
Well, how do you do a proper dab? Quite good, didn't it? I thought that's what I did.
You just kind of give it some. There's a cock. Anyway, so yeah, wedding fairs. Yes, at the start. Less so as
We've
you
said
get
it all
busier,
now. We've said it all.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's enough.
I can't concentrate now. My kids are here. It's driving me mental.
See you next week.
Yes. Well, I hope you got a lot from this one.
And we'll be back.
Anything else?
We'll be
don't
back
forget.
next
Let us know.
Wednesday for another double winging.
I'm flying back from my Tuscan wedding on Wednesday.
Yeah, but
Have to squeeze it in.
This is filmed in advance, so
no, it's not. It's live.
We do these.
Hey, that is something we could do if maybe people want to.
Yeah, because then they could have Q&A.
We could have Q&A as a live one. All right. So if a live Q&A Facebook,
let us know if you want us to do that.
Facebook live stream is interesting.
Totally do that. YouTube live.
YouTube live.
Facebook live or Instagram live.
YouTube.
Any of them.
Tulube.
What? Tulube.
Tulube.
So yeah, as ever, comment if
an Instabook
and any questions. Comment
Tube.
If you found this video helpful. Let us know and subscribe if you want to see more. Because we'll be back next Wednesday. Bye.
See you later, guys. Take care. Bye. Right, we're dabbing to sign out. How do we dab?
Yeah. Like this.
That's not your dad. I bet.
It's descending into chaos.